This is the last opportunity for OpTic. If you want to see a Game 5, they got to do it here on Strongholds Recharge. And mind you, Strongholds is one of Space Station Gaming's best game types. They've been dominating all tournament long. They've been dominating all Halo Infinite long on this very game type. If OpTic want to be the best, they got to beat the best on their best game type.
And here we are kicking off with Bound, trying to challenge over towards Control. These teams want to get that camo, but it's not going to be given up for free. Bound getting a nice flank, gets the double kill onto Trippy, trying to get away with that camo, somehow still alive. We call this guy one of the best movement players in the game for a reason.
I was just talking about like the individual plays that we're seeing less of. Space Station game were 3 down. Bound had to make a play to get that double kill. He had to make a play to take that camouflage or burn it, and that's exactly what he does, turns it into a perfect kill. Space Station Gaming seem comfortable in these individual fights.
People also might wonder, why doesn't someone like Bound go for a back smack there on Lucid? He has camo, he's behind him. These players' awareness is off the chart. You're not going to be able to close that gap, challenge that hill, have anything like that go by without Lucid checking his corner. So when you have a kill secured like that, Bound's going to just take that first shot, get the kill, and then back away and get his shields.
Trippy not able to stay alive onto the tower side, and OpTic had the numbers, and you know they like their 2-man push. They love their 3-man push. The moment a player goes down, it tends to be a nuisance, but they battle right back. Bound having to reset all the way towards the A side. He's by himself, though.
Great idea there by Bound, getting control of B, and then immediately recognizing that elevator is such a strong position on the map that you need to get it under control. Just like that, also rotates on out, gets some more control over at control, laying down shots, and that's going to be a wipe there for OpTic Gaming. Trippy, the only one alive that just spawned. Does Space Station go for the trip cap? Answer is no. They're going to sit back and hold this up for a little bit.
Bound with the 5-1 start so far. Forget the assist. My man is slaying, and I'm loving every bit of it. Down to 1 shot he goes. Backs down just a bit. He has a teammate over toward the glass side. Stellar ends up going down, so now that's a hole within the defense that OpTic are able to exploit. Not only taking control of Gold side, you see them on the A side as well. Space Station Gaming just lost all that control they worked so hard to get.
Yeah, it felt like so many members of Space Station were just watching lower angles. It felt like they were baiting that camo, trying to punish somebody running for that camo. So even though they were able to punish Lucid for the first touch on that camo, ultimately, they lost full control of the map, and because of that, OpTic now kind of broke out of their C spawns.
71-9 start coming out of Space Station Gaming. I said it before, this is their best game type, and it has been for a while, and you're seeing why. OpTic Gaming, the world champion, struggling to get Space Station Gaming off the map long enough for them to take 2, if not 3 captures. Finally, it happens. Finally, OpTic ended up in the B side. They were almost working for Charlie at the same time, but Space Station Gaming not going to allow that one.
Yeah, trip cap going down, or trying to go down there for OpTic, but you have to wonder, did they overextend? There's now 2 members down here for OpTic. Formal realizing that he can't stay up high in a strong position like that and lay down shots. He's just going to get hunted down, and here comes a charge from Space Station. Trading out kills, 2 apiece. This elevator position is going to be so crucial. Lucid versus Penguin. Who's going to take this duel?
Penguin chasing down Lucid. Lucid lets it go to the low ground, giving up his height advantage. Both players weak, and Lucid using that environment turns it into a double kill and then a triple kill. The man's 1 shot. He ain't acting like it.
We might be at DreamHack, but he is Lucid and he is in control. He is doing everything his team needs. He was the last member alive there over at Elevator, securing that kill against Penguin, turned into a triple kill, and keeping this AB setup here for OpTic. And he's not done just yet, Tony.
From triple kill to trip cap to a shock rifle, Lucid taking matters into his own hands, putting 13-5 on the board and a couple more body shots. If Space Station Gaming want to gain any ground whatsoever, they got to take out Tommy.
And Tommy's not done just yet. He's also going in for this trip cap, getting the finish over on the double stacks towards Stellar. Look at that, just hitting absolutely every shot, and he's not even going to overcommit towards C just yet. He's going to wait for shields to come back and continue this pressure on. Lucid needs to be shut down if you're on the Space Station side.
And with that pressure that Lucid and the rest of OpTic were able to create, APG gets away with that camouflage. Eventually does end up going down, but that's a camouflage that Space Station Gaming desperately needed because it looks like OpTic, they take the lead.
One stat I want to point out real quick, Tony. OpTic Gaming members, Trippy, APG, and Formal combined have 19 kills. Lucid has 17 kills. He is just a slaying machine on here, on Recharge right now. But even with that heroic effort, OpTic right now only up by 10 points. That's kind of a scary position. Yes, it's great to see your superstar going off, but when your superstar is having an incredible game like that, you want to see the lead extended much further than 10 points.
Well, hopefully they can turn it into more. Space Station Gaming had an amazing start, and now they're starting to gain their footing once again. We're seeing a little bit of a recovery now coming from Space Station. The double cap comes in. They know that Charlie is being infiltrated, goes in for the challenge, but Formal, he simply wins those.
Formal just trying to hold back towards the C setup, kind of pinned in his back corner, eventually cleared out. It's interesting that so many players here are pushing in and trying to contest C when I feel like AB is the primary setup. I actually want to go to a Space Station Gaming listening to hear how they're setting up this next stronghold.
Look at L2 as well.
Outledge?
Long glass.
Let's do weak. Outledge weak.
One shot, Kevin.
Oh,
We can know. Nice shot.
We'll kill him.
They're gonna push me. Turbine. Grapple. And turbine. Grappling on you guys. Another one weak.
Half wall, both half wall. Both are half wall.
Both weak. Nice.
Absolute, Kevin. Absolute. On the stairs.
You're
C plat. I have camo.
Get
living.
Go
Fight C.
I'm getting B. One shot C.
Dead. Nice.
Long hard A. B on me.
Okay.
One shot L2.
Top red.
Chippy corner as well, Zane.
What's it? Okay.
Playing C, guys.
I'm going back to A. Okay, they're gonna be A.
We should maybe play something other than A.
Nine to red. Yo, bottom.
One shot, bottom red.
Bottom A.
Trevor stairs.
Go bottom A going. Yeah, still there.
One A is weak.
Just like that, you saw Space Station get control and then lose it towards the end of this listen-in. One thing that really stuck out to me during that listen-in is how much they prioritize someone weak, especially when they're hill. They're not afraid to drop somebody into that B stronghold to trade out a kill there when they have control of it. They want to make sure that that's not converted over so easily.
Lucid putting his 22nd on the board. The moment Space Station Gaming wanted to go for that bottom mid flank, Lucid's already watching that angle, and Bound is now coming behind enemy lines of his zone. So flanks on top of flanks. Bound clears out Charlie.
Just slays keep racking on up for all these players, especially Lucid, who's now at the 22 kill mark. Next closest person on the board is Stellar with 14. With that being said, OpTic Gaming once again have regained the lead. They have the optimal A-B setup, but how long can they hold it for? Where's the Space Station push going to be coming in from? They have options as they're at pipes. APG winning a huge 1v1 against Bound to shut down that pipe control.
Space Station Gaming may have started Bravo, but it's about finishing it, and sadly they weren't able to do so. OpTic clear it out. They get the reset and right back into the double hold. Does OpTic Gaming Space Station going to start it once again? Stellar's in there. Formal was able to clear out the gold side, but Bravo gets stolen before he's able to get involved.
Here we got Penguin trying to go for a crucial camo. Lucid says, how about no? Lucid has the pistol, Lucid has the camo, and where is he going to make his next push? His team has a 30-point lead. Do they go for the trip cap or just continue extending this? What a read on that grenade as Bound gets to stick onto Lucid to at least nullify that camo.
Shock rifle now in the hands of Formal. It's his job to clear out this Whirlpool side and make sure that nobody's able from sneaking from Space Station Gaming. Double push onto the A. They're able to deal with one. APG falls. Formal doesn't get the damage she's looking for. Back smack comes in. A side is cleared out. Space Station moving in for the double.
Moving on in and trading kills. And what do we say here on Strongholds when it comes to your team having control? You'll trade kills all day. That is great if you're an OpTic fan. Strongholds are going to gain points on their own. So trading kills is just going to basically reduce the opportunity for Space Station to grab one of these. And once again, 2 more kills straight out each. Stellar trying to make a desperate play onto B, getting picked off across the map, and that's going to be another kill down there for Space Station. And a trip cap here for OpTic. Space Station not only need to stop the bleeding, they need to convert 2 hills before they know it.
Don't have the control they're looking for, but they're going to go right in for Charlie. Bravo at the same time. Bravo's not going to happen, at least just yet. He Nico and Stellar, though, pushing up. OpTic are aware of it, but they're forced to back down, and they're forced to give up Bravo almost immediately. OpTic now the ones who need the slaves here. They may be 9 seconds away from taking this game. Space Station Gaming, though, have control.
I don't hate this play from OpTic backing down. If they don't have the numbers or the angles, there's no need to give up all these free deaths and get it into a reverse trip cap. As I say that, though, Space Station somehow get control of A. They get the reset on C, and OpTic are now on the back foot. OpTic were playing passive to avoid the strip cap scenario, and it still happened.
OpTic are so close to sending us into a Game 5, but Space Station has already started to snowball, and it is rolling down a mountain right now. OpTic not able to get out Bravo. Not able to get Camo either, but it's already in the hands of Bound as he takes down 1, make it 2, killing spree for Bound. OpTic are in trouble.
They had a 70-point lead. That is now just a 15-point game. Space Station trying to close us out with a trip cap. They don't even need to hold the trip cap this entire time, but they're still going for this push. That's going to be a perfect shock rifle shot there from Bound. Bound just buying time as much as he can. There's one player in B. Formal fighting his own fight at C, which is going to be reset. Where are OpTic going to go to get this last reset? And it looks like C is the play here from APG. Desperate 1v1 gets reset. Nobody in position for the elevator, and that's going to be OpTic's tournament life. Space Station take the series 3-1.
Space Station Gaming going back to the grand finals as the green wall crumbles. APG made one last-ditch effort to play toward that C-side. Eventually, though, not able to win that 1v1, which is tough. I mean, he did have the help he was looking for. Teammates go down. OpTic had so much control.